This is IGN. Coming up, the internet has mixed feelings about the whole Thunderbolts New Avengers thing. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, the Nintendo Switch 2 launches in less than 1 month, so you should know that it may use some of its new features to record your audio and video chat sessions. Nintendo clarified its intentions on the privacy policy section of its website, as spotted by Nintendo Soup. It's a recent change that might impact how players utilize devices such as the Switch 2 in their homes and on the go, as Nintendo says it may use your information to provide a safe and secure environment for certain of our services. Our services may allow you to create, upload, or share content such as text, images, audio, video, your nickname and user icon, and other content that you create or is licensed to you, the Your Content section of its privacy policy says. With your consent and to enforce our terms, we may also monitor and record your video and audio interactions with other users. When you use any of our services that include these or other similar capabilities, we may collect your content in accordance with our terms of use and this policy. It's worth noting Nintendo's line about needing the user's consent to monitor and record video and audio, which suggests there will be an opt-in button when setting up the Switch 2. Still, it's an important update fans should be aware of as we inch toward the launch of the Switch 2, which is slated to arrive June 5th. Thunderbolts * finally started gracing screens nationwide this past weekend, but Marvel also pulled a rather interesting stunt in the wake of its opening. Marvel unveiled a new title, or at the very least a subtitle, for the film just days after the release that, in many fans' eyes, spoils a key element of the movie. That said, please listen on with caution if you have yet to make it out to the theater to catch this new MCU output. Warning, spoilers for Thunderbolts follow. Alright, here we go, you've been warned. Thunderbolts * is also the new Avengers, and some fans around the internet simply feel like Disney and Marvel should have let fans figure that bit out for themselves in the theater. It's complete nonsense to spoil the movie 3 days after release, one user wrote on a Marvel Studios subreddit. Marvel is a mess these days. Another fan added, Disney spoiled this to drive ticket sales. They don't trust their audience, so they threw them under the bus for viral slop. Other moviegoers were more willing to justify the play from a business standpoint. If they did this in week 3, Thunderbolts will only have 1 week to itself before Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch crush its momentum, one commenter explained in a comment on the post. So that's how you're getting it week 2 to maximize attention and grab whatever money's on the table before Memorial Day. Another person pointed out that word of mouth made the move worth it for the studios. The fact that people are talking about it is why they did it, they claimed in their defense via Reddit. It's also not the big twist of the movie, and, in my honest opinion, takes nothing away from it. The movie is still good regardless. The characters are still worth watching, and there are still other twists to watch that I would have been more upset about being ruined. I'd have waited until the end of the week, but I understand why they've done it, an additional Reddit user added to the Marvel Studios subreddit. Avengers is a very big name brand. If they wanted this movie to make money, they're gonna need this backing, which they wouldn't have had with the Thunderbolts title. The new Avengers is intriguing, and if you enjoyed the film, you're gonna want a sequel, and to get a sequel, we need great reviews and it to make money. It's a great marketing strategy that will likely maximize the amount of eyes on the film, especially from those who weren't drawn in by the Thunderbolts title, maybe more casual fans who don't know the full backstory here, but are still intrigued by the idea of a new group of Avengers. Timing issues aside, it's a solid plan from a business standpoint. Other fans are more into cracking jokes about the whole situation. One fan on X said, calling the Thunderbolts New Avengers is like that one lame friend you had in school who gave himself a nickname. Bro, I'm not calling you Dragon. Some fans who weren't particularly thrilled by the bait and switch are also worried about the film's eventual physical release. All of this is to say, Marvel has stood behind the notion that Thunderbolts * is still the film's official title. The New Avengers edition, according to the studio, is just the spelling out of the asterisk at the end of the original title. Clever. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
spoken layer.